Hey everyone. Welcome to a new video of ChatGPT. Today, we're diving into a super powerful tool that's changing how developers work. Whether you're coding, debugging, learning, or even job hunting, ChatGPT can seriously level up your workflow. Let's jump right in. In this video, we will review 15 examples of what ChatGPT can help developers. Subscribe and like the video to support the channel and get more tutorials like this one. The first one is writing code faster. ChatGPT can quickly generate code snippets for you when you describe what you need. This saves a lot of time compared to writing everything from scratch. Let's do it on ChatGPT to see the result. I write it as a prompt. Write a Python function to calculate factorial. You're seeing that a function has been written for us in Python that calculates the factorial. In fact, with ChatGPT, you can create classes and functions and use them repeatedly in your programs, saving time in your coding process. The next one is debugging. If your code has errors, you can paste it into ChatGPT and it can help find and fix bugs or explain error messages. Let's copy and paste this prompt. I'm getting an error in my Python code. Then I write my error. Then ask to explain why this error happens. As you can see, my code has been fixed, and the output is provided as well. With ChatGPT, you can detect problems in your code within seconds. The third one is learning new technologies. When learning a new language, library, or tool, ChatGPT can explain concepts clearly and show quick examples. What does React use state? Give me an example. It clearly explains what use state is and even includes an example. 4. Code review and improvement. ChatGPT can review your code for readability, performance, or style and suggest improvements. Let's try a prompt in ChatGPT. Could you please review my code written in Python and correct any errors? We expect it to understand the error and provide the correct solution. And yes, it does this very well. 5. Documentation. You can ask ChatGPT to generate or improve your code's documentation or write a readme.md for your project. Write a docstring for this function in Python. These green texts are comments for that function. If you don't have the patience to write comments yourself, don't just leave it blank. Let ChatGPT write them for you. This approach has many advantages. First, it makes your code look more professional. Second, if you or someone else refers to this code 2 years later, you'll understand its functionality at a glance. 6. Brainstorming solutions. When you're stuck on a tricky problem, ChatGPT can help brainstorm different approaches or algorithms. How to find duplicate numbers in a list in Python. Make an example. As we requested, ChatGPT provided a solution for finding duplicate numbers in Python. 7. Generating test cases. ChatGPT can create unit tests or input cases to help you test your functions. Write tests for a sum function in Python. Developers know that one of their key tasks is testing code, which can be done using various tools and methods. Here, With ChatGPT, you can write those test codes. 8. Automation scripts. Need to automate boring tasks? ChatGPT can create small scripts to do them for you. For example, let's say we want to write a script that performs routine tasks faster than a human. Suppose we have some files we want to rename. Renaming them manually would be time-consuming, but with a simple script, we can get it done in seconds. Let's take a look. Write a code in Python to rename all .txt files in a folder by adding _backup. Yes, and with this code, you can rename your files. You just need to enter the folder path in folder _path where your files are located, then run the program. 9. Architecture advice. ChatGPT can suggest whether to use certain design patterns, structures, or architectures based on your project needs. Should I use microservices or monolith for a small app? Here we're facing a question about which architecture to use. Simply explain your project requirements to ChatGPT and ask it to suggest the most suitable patterns and architecture for your needs. 10. DevOps and deployment help. Deploying apps can be scary, especially if you're not a DevOps expert. The good news? ChatGPT can walk you through deployment step by step, whether it's building Docker containers, setting up CI/CD pipelines, or configuring servers. It can write Docker files, GitHub Actions, Kubernetes YAMLs, Nginx configs, and even simple AWS or DigitalOcean deployment scripts. Instead of Googling for hours, you can just ask ChatGPT. I have a Node.js app. Create a simple Docker file for it. And this is yet another way ChatGPT can assist developers in accelerating their workflows. (11) Productivity boost. ChatGPT can recommend better workflows, plugins, or methods to speed up your coding and organizing tasks. What are some good VS Code extensions for Python? You can get the list of essential Python extensions for VS Code instantly without wasting time searching the web. 12. Code translation. You can ask ChatGPT to translate code between languages, useful if you work with multiple tech stacks. Please convert this code from Python to JavaScript. You can easily convert code from one language to another. 13. Mock data generation. ChatGPT can create fake user data for testing your apps and databases to speed up your work. Generate 5 fake user profiles in JSON format, include name and email. Imagine you need to add a number of users to your database or application for testing purposes. Manually creating them would be time-consuming. With ChatGPT, you can generate as many test users as you need with any desired parameters. 14. Learning and practicing algorithms. ChatGPT can explain algorithms in a simple way and help you practice coding problems for interviews. Explain binary search with Python code. As per our request, it explains binary search and provides an example. You can do the same for other algorithms as well. 15. Career help. ChatGPT can help you prepare for interviews, build portfolios, or optimize your resume as a developer. Give me a Python developer resume template. Here, I want to prepare a resume but I'm unsure what to include. So, I'll ask ChatGPT to list the essential sections, then customize them as needed. And that's it. ChatGPT isn't just a chatbot, it's a full-blown productivity partner for developers. How are you using ChatGPT in your coding journey? See you in next lecture.